Hello, Daniela.
Hi, Roy.
How are you today?
I am good, thank you. How are
Fantastic.
you
I'm also
tonight?
good. Thank you very
Mhm.
much. Yes, and I'm happy to have you here with us for another interview for the Hypnotic Horizon conference presenters.
Thank you. Glad to
And
be here.
where are you in the world?
I am just north of the epicenter, the hypnotic epicenter, Toronto,
Oh,
Canada.
oh, nice. And what's the weather like today?
Today is nice. It's semi-mild, but we are in for some snow and colder temperatures. But for the moment, it's a beautiful spring day and the sun is shining.
I'm happy to hear. You look almost shining as the sun itself. You're radiating. Well, Daniela, since we are here to talk about your presentation, before we do that, I am very curious, how did you come across hypnosis in your own words?
I came across hypnosis as a client. I was at the time about 400 pounds. So a little bit different from what I am now. And actively used hypnosis with a hypnotherapist for about 3.5 years. Some periods off in between there, but working through a lot of different issues that had accumulated over many years. And so it was that led to um, building a passion for learning more about it.
And now you are a hypnotherapist yourself. Yeah, so super cool. I'm sure we'll hear more about that, or I hope we'll hear a little bit more about it in your presentation itself. And tell me, what is a thing, one of the things that you like about hypnosis?
Hmm. Not sure I could just pick one,
Or you don't need
but
to pick one.
it would have to be the adaptability for almost anything. Yeah, I love doing impromptu. I love being able to adapt to almost any situation. My day-to-day life as a licensed funeral director, um, becoming a hypnotist has helped me improve that role in a lot of ways, in ways where I used to find my ADHD kind of keeping me too split in many directions. Now I can easily kind of filter things out and focus on what I need to focus on and knowing the purpose that I'm there for and being able to do that. But hypnosis makes everything easier.
Wow, hypnosis makes everything easier?
Well, I mean,
All right,
more
fair enough.
pleasurable at the very least.
Okay, well, that's a very interesting sentence. I don't think I've heard that before. Interesting. Well, I have to admit, Daniela, you're a very interesting person. You just said the funeral director, for most people, that's not something ordinary. There are many, many things very not ordinary about you. I can say that. And I think that's why we're really happy to have you around and support the conference and also talk about your journey a bit from the client experience as well,
Mhm,
right? So your presentation is called More Than the Scale.
mhm.
What can people expect from the presentation?
They can expect to hear a different perspective, perhaps, on what a long-term journey like that can do, why someone would choose that, um, and how that can be just so transformative, right? A lot of people who carry around excess weight, um, have a lot of noise from the world that it's all about the food intake and the exercise output. And it's so much more than that. Um, that kind of excess weight typically isn't just food in and exercise out. There's a lot of layers to that onion. And that kind of commitment and persistence is what they can expect to hear and how they could possibly use that for their own journeys or their journeys with their clients.
So, who do you think will benefit from listening to your presentation?
Well, it's
Besides
a lot.
everyone.
It is more than just about a weight reduction journey or a life transformation. Um, because the knowledge of as a hypnotist, you know there is a massive transformative power within the mind. But learning, what has that done for people and why would they want that? That's really the key takeaways there.
Okay. So if I'll ask that as a specific question, what would you wish for people to take from your presentation?
I'd want them to take away the spark of hope for how much potential is here. The transformative power for me in the weight loss was not just the weight, the ability to become more active and have an impact on my kids for that, the ability to get back out into the world and socialize, to improve emotional situations, to improve my situation as a funeral director, being able to have that impact, that domino effect goes a long way and in many directions. Beyond that, I'm a caregiver for my mom who has severe dementia, and the people I come into contact with within her residence, within the medical team, within other caregivers, there is a massive rollout in many directions. And for anybody hearing my story and for hearing or attending the summit, they can expect to take away valuable tools that they can use in almost any application. But specifically, those who are challenged by excess weight or who are challenged by vicarious trauma will be very beneficial for them.
And I think it's a really fantastic opportunity because I know there are many hypnotherapists that dealt with their own issues as well, yet usually most people go for a very short term
Mhm,
procedure or therapy. You know, take whether it's one or several or few sessions, yet you've been there for a very long journey
mhm,
and you've been like a serious client, let's call it, or a
mhm,
serious subject.
mhm,
And now I'm sure that you have a lot of things that you came across that you bring into your own therapeutic work when you work with people, and you will be touching on some of those things, I assume, in your presentation.
Quite likely a few things, yeah. Yeah.
Good. Well, to me, it sounds fascinating, and I cannot wait to hear it. And you will be presenting on the conference April 25, 26. And anyone who's
Mhm,
interested can go to hypnotichorizon.com where we have all information. Registration
mhm,
is free. Everyone is
mhm.
welcome, even if you're not a hypnotherapist, even if you're just curious. It's absolutely a fantastic place to learn. We have 20 plus presenters on a variety of subjects.
Mhm.
It's going to be super cool. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So I'm really looking forward and thank you so much for taking the time and doing this interview with me.
Thank you, Ray. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.